Hello everyone and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our English lesson. Today we are going to introduce the new unit, Unit 8, with the reading comprehension lesson on the menu. First of all, I would like to ask you all to protect yourselves from coronavirus COVID-19 by washing your hands, avoiding touching your face, coughing and sneezing into your sleeves, cleaning the surfaces frequently, staying at home, and avoiding close contact with people. Going back to our lesson, the aims are reading an interview about eating competitions, and then answering comprehension questions and of course introducing new words. Before we start, I would like to ask you to pause the video in order to find the words in the right in this puzzle. Going back to our lesson at page number 66. In this section, they want us to read the reading tip, looking at the photos and the title near the text in order to know the topic of the text. So, they want us to read the reading tip, and the reading tip says, before you start reading, think about the title of a text and any photos. They often give you an idea about the content. The question says, what do you think the text is about? A. Food in restaurants. B. Working in a restaurant. C. Writing about food. D. Eating food quickly. The title is Can Eating Be a Sport? And the photo shows a lady eating so fast. So the answer should be eating food quickly. We should know that competitive eating is a sport which involves the consumption of large quantities of food, usually fast food or desserts, in a short time. It's most popular in the USA, where eating competitions were traditionally held at county fairs. Like Sonia Thomas, the top competitors tend to be slim. This allows the stomach to stretch as it's not constricted by fat. In question number 1, they want us to read the text quickly in order to answer the question, what does Sonia Thomas do? Please pause the video, read the text, and find the answer. So what does Sonia Thomas do? She participates in eating competitions. Now let's read together. Can eating be a sport? Sonia Thomas is not a big woman. She's 165 centimeters tall and she only weighs about 45 kilos. She usually eats healthy food, rice, vegetables, fruit, fish and chicken. But once or twice a month, she has a big meal, an enormous meal, and she eats it very quickly. Why? Because she participates in eating competitions. They are very popular in the USA. One of the most famous, a meat sandwich eating competition in New York, started in 1916 and is now a tradition. And thanks to TV coverage, some competitive eaters like Sonia Thomas are celebrities. In fact, she's one of the best competitive eaters in the world. For example, she can eat 65 boiled eggs in 6 minutes 40 seconds, 5 kilograms of cheesecake in 9 minutes, 3.8 kilograms of baked beans in 2 minutes 47 seconds, 2.3 kilograms of chicken in 12 minutes. Now, look at the pronoun she in the second line. What does it refer to? Of course, it refers to Sonia Thomas. Moving to the following pronoun. It here refers to the big or the enormous meal. The third pronoun, they. What does it refer to? They refers to competitions. In this part of the text, they introduce the person they are going to meet. As we said, it's an interview. Now let's try to answer the first question. Who is Sonia Thomas? She is a competitive eater or a lady that participates in eating competitions. Question number 2. Why is Sonia famous? Because she's one of the best competitive eaters in the world. Where did eating competitions start? New York. When did eating competitions start? 1916. Now let's go to the second part of the text, which is the interview, the list of questions, and the answers. In this interview, Sonia tells us about her life and her work. Why did you first take part in eating competitions? When I was a child, I saw an eating competition on TV. A man ate 50 meat sandwiches in 12 minutes. I wanted to be like him. Your nickname in competitions is the Black Widow. Why did you choose that name? Because in competitions I'm small but very dangerous, like the Black Widow spider. How do you prepare for a competition? I often don't prepare at all. It's unhealthy to eat a lot of food quickly. And the night before a competition I fast so that I have a good appetite the next day. Do you do a lot of exercise? Yes, I do. I exercise for about 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. How can you stay thin when you eat so much in competitions? There are only 1 or 2 competitions a month. The rest of the time, I eat healthy food. Do you believe eating competitions are real sport? Yes, of course. It's the most natural sport in the world. You need a strong body and a strong mind for eating competitions, just like other sports. Now you find, what do these pronouns, the circled ones, refer to? Going back to question number 2, they want us to read the text again in order to decide whether the following sentences are true or false. If the sentence is false, please correct it. Please pause the video, read the text again, and go back in order to answer the questions together. Sonia only eats vegetables. She most of the time eats healthy food. Number 2. A lot of people in the USA know Sonia Thomas. It's true, because she's one of the celebrities. 3. Sonia was a child when she became interested in eating competitions. This is true. Sonia says it's not good to eat a lot of food in a short time. And this is true. Sonia has eating competitions once or twice a week. It's incorrect. This is false. As she has competitions once or twice a month, not a week. Number 6. Sonia does sport every day. And this is true. In question number 3, they want us to choose the best answers. Please pause the video, try to answer it, then go back to see your answers whether they are correct or not. Number 1. Sonia Thomas is tall, heavy, or thin? She's thin. Number 2. She became interested in eating competitions when she ate 50 meat sandwiches in 12 minutes. She appeared on TV. she saw an eating competition on TV? The answer is C. 3. Her nickname is the Black Widow because she's dangerous in competitions, she looks like a spider, she takes part in competitions. And the answer is A. 4. Sonia is thin because she usually eats healthy food, she doesn't like fat or sugar, she takes part in eating competitions. And the answer is A. In Sonia's opinion, why are eating competitions real sport? Because you can eat and stay thin, because everybody eats and eating is natural, because there are only 1 or 2 competitions a month. And the answer is B. Moving to the vocabulary section, I'll give you enough time by pausing the video in order to try to answer the words. Number 1. Food cooked in a hot oven. Baked. 2. A small animal with 8 legs that eats insects is spider. 3. Something that people started in the past and continue to do now. Tradition. Number 4. A name your friends or family give you that isn't your real name. Nickname. Number 5. To have a certain number of kilos. Ways. Number 6. The feeling of wanting to eat. Appetite. 7. To take part. Participates. 8. A woman whose husband is dead. Widow. 9. Not made by people. Natural. 10. Helping to produce a condition of being well and free from illness. Healthy. 11. Famous people. Celebrities. 12. To eat no food for a period of time, as we do in Ramadan. Fast. 13. The part of our body that thinks, remembers, and knows things is the mind. 14. The time something appears on TV, the radio, or in newspapers. Coverage. 15. Food cooked in very hot water. Boiled. In the second section of the vocabulary, they want us to look at this diagram. And as you can see, at the bottom of this diagram, they say, we eat these often, because they are the basic things that we have and our bodies need. And at the top of this diagram, there are the food that we should eat occasionally, from time to time. The question is, what food and drink can you say? In the cereal and rice, we can see pasta, potato, rice, and bread. In fruit and vegetables, we can see tomato, banana, carrot, and an apple. In the protein and the dairy products, we can see meat, egg, milk, and cheese. While in the fats and sugars, we can see sweets and oil. Moving to exercise number 3, they want us to look at the food in the photos and to match each food with 2 or more groups in the diagram. As they stated the first example, chicken curry include protein and cereal and rice. What about strawberries and cream? Blackcurrant cheesecake, baked beans on toast, and cheeseburger. In strawberries and cream, there are fruits, vegetables, fats and sugar. While in a blackcurrant cheesecake, we have dairy products, fruit and vegetables. In the baked beans on toast, we have cereal and rice and protein. And in cheeseburger, there is cereal, there is rice, dairy products, fruits and vegetables, and protein. Now your homework is in your workbook, page number 60. That's all for this lesson. Bye bye.